3, go.
Hi, my name is Denise. Welcome to the Lower Mainland in the elementary in a Deer Lake. And
Hi, my name is Dickson. I'm part of this today, joining for the walk.
And I'm Kaia. I'm here with these guys today. Lower Mainland Hikes and Adventures. We're here at Deer Lake. Really beautiful. As you can see, we picked a great day to come. It's got some clouds, but it's nice and sunny too. What do we have over here, Denise?
we're the beautiful dogs and the lakes.
Yeah, so we've got some, what are these guys called?
Geese.
That's right, the Canadian geese are here. If you ever come to Deer Lake, you'll see a lot of geese and even some ducks. Right now it looks like some of them are relaxing on the sand. Really cute. The mallards here, these are the green-headed ones. They're the mallard ducks. Oh. All right, guys. So what did we find out? If you come to Deer Lake right now, which direction do we need to walk?
Only one direction.
That's right, only one direction. You can see all these people behind us. They're walking one direction. So all these people that come to Deer Lake, you can walk around the whole lake here, but you have to try to just walk in one direction so everybody can keep their social distance. All right, Dickson, would you like to show us what are these over here we were talking about?
Let's
go take a look and zoom in. Yep.
Okay. Flag iris flowers.
Yeah. So Dickson, you work as
A landscaper.
a landscaper, that's right. And sometimes do you plant flowers and such?
Yes.
All right, let's zoom in here. Dickson, you were saying these are
Flag iris.
flag irises. Yeah, so around Deer Lake right now, it's almost summertime, but we're still in spring. We've got a lot of these yellow flowers everywhere. Really pretty. They're called flag irises. A lot of them. Oh, and there's a little mom and a few goslings I see swimming beside her. So it's also the season to have little baby ducks and little baby geese here. It's really nice. All right, so Denise and Dickson, what do we see growing on top of this lake out here?
Lily.
That's right, lilies. Yeah, lily pads.
Yes.
What's in the middle there? Do you see there's some white flowers there? Have you seen those before?
No.
No? Have you seen those before, Denise?
Yeah, they're
The white flowers growing out of these lily pads.
Oh yeah, it's lily.
That's right, they're lilies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, water lilies. They grow in the water. And as the sun comes out more in the summertime, they grow and they grow and they grow and they kind of cover a lot of the lakes around the edges, as you can see. What kind of bugs and animals do you think like to live in the lily pads here? When you think about a little lake like Deer Lake here, what kind of animals or insects would be living on lily pads?
I'm not sure.
Just take a guess. What do you guys see usually when you come to a lake in the water? Right, here we go. It says stay distanced, no fishing.
No fishing.
Yep, no fishing, stay distanced, and slippery when wet. So you got to be careful walking out here. We're just going to check out the dock and see a little further into the lily pads if we can. Oh, it's so nice out here.
So nice out there.
Yeah. Whoa, now we can look down at the lily pads. Really cool. So I've heard frogs like lily pads, right?
Yes.
Like they can hide underneath them when there's a predator coming, or they can find the bugs that go to the top. So like it's early in the season right now, but sometimes
You can find roots too.
yeah, look at that. So there's lots of roots that come up from the lily pads, and some of them washing into shore. Wow.
But I didn't see the small fish. I don't know.
The little fish that live here, you know what? They're probably hiding in underneath the lily pads. There's lots of little aqua plants that live in the water. And those, oh, and I see a little, looks like a dragonfly, but it's smaller.
Yeah.
This one is called a damselfly.
Oh, I see.
Like, you know, damsel in distress. It's a damselfly because they're very small and dainty. Yeah. Sometimes on a hot sunny day, you'll see different kinds of dragonflies out here.
But there's no frog.
They're hiding along the edges and underneath things, so they're very good at camouflage, right?
Yes.
Because if they get seen, they could get eaten, right? So frogs are masters of disguise. They like lily pads because they can hide very easily. If they jump off the lily pad, they can hide really quickly underneath the lily pad. All right, so we're at the beach area, and we have to walk in one direction. So it's telling us to walk to the left here. So everybody that comes to Deer Lake right now, they all walk going to the left side. If you start from the beach, you're going to turn to the left and find the path, and you can go all the way around the lake this way. But we're going to try and be respectful. There's a whole nother group of people. Looks like a walking group here. So we'll just wait our turn, let them have some space, and they can go first. All right, well, one thing that I also like to do is just acknowledge where are we right now. We are actually at Deer Lake, which is the unceded territory of many Coast Salish peoples. We've got the Tsleil-Waututh, the Stolo, the Quaquot, I believe the Stalmas peoples as well. So just to think about, this land here is actually unceded land, which means they never sold this land or traded this land. This is actually still their land technically, and we are just visitors on this land. So we want to be really respectful of that and acknowledge that this is borrowed land that we're on right now.
Okay.
Yeah. There's quite a big history with Deer Lake, that people actually lived here and did a lot of training here. So it would be interesting another day to go to Burnaby Museum. The Burnaby Museum has a lot more information about the Native Indigenous people and the culture that was here. So it's really cool to check out. Maybe another time we'll go to that Burnaby Museum, which is just around the corner. There's also a boat rental place here.
It's called Kaia. Kayaking.
Kayaking? Yeah?
Yeah, Kaia.
Kaia kayaking? Isn't that my name?
Kayak.
It is kayaking. It's very similar to my name. There's kayaks and canoes here. You can also rent these boats that you use your feet to paddle. So in the spring and summer, it's a fun thing to come